Good morning. I just woke up. It's June the 1st. Obviously, I literally just woke up, prayed, and been talking to my husband and looking at Facebook. And I know I look a mess because I just woke up and y'all do too. And I usually don't sleep and stuff like this, but I'm deep conditioning my hair underneath. And I don't even care what I look like right now because of some of the comments that I just read from you freaking white people. Now, let me tell you this. I don't believe in spending a whole lot of energy on y'all, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to tell you this. You stop telling black people how to react. We're not listening to you no way. We don't care if our brothers and sisters go tear up something. You know why? We don't care because y'all done tore up stuff. Haven't you? Haven't y'all ancestors tore up stuff? Let y'all favorite team win something and let's see what y'all go downtown and do. And first of all, you white people are so full of crap. Since when y'all care about anything on Martin Luther King Boulevard? Isn't Martin Luther King Boulevard usually in a black community? Because y'all don't even really recognize it, do you? Don't y'all schools still be open? Don't y'all still do business on MLK's memorial, the day that we memorialize him? So why y'all want to sit up and act like y'all care so much about Martin Luther King Boulevard is being tore up? Look at these pictures. Oh my gosh, look at the destruction. You know what? Don't reopen the stores. That's okay. You guys are going to pay because they're not going to reopen those businesses anyway. And then you're going to suffer and see the consequences of your actions. Well, since you got so much to say, what you got to say about all the crap that your ancestors tore up? And I ain't talking about no hundreds of years ago. What y'all got to say about the things they tear up? What do you have to say about the lives that they tear up? You care more about some freaking stuff that ain't got nothing to do with you. Don't none of y'all own that crap and you ain't got no stock in it either. You just want to deflect. You want to act like you concerned and then you want to point out our sins. But y'all hands full of blood too. Shut up. We don't care what y'all got to say no more. We ain't listening to y'all. We don't need none of you. We don't need your lawyers. We got our own. And we got this. We can think for ourselves. We don't need y'all doctors. We got our own. We don't need y'all nurses. We have our own people. We don't need y'all to tell us you are not the authority over us anymore. You know why? Because y'all don't follow your own rules, so we're not either. That's why they down there tearing stuff up. You know why? Because the police down there tearing stuff up, but y'all don't talk about that. The police still down there beating on black and white people, but y'all ain't talking about that. Y'all talking about property damage. Property damage. Some misdemeanor crap. Y'all more concerned about the property damage than the mayor and all of them. Leave it alone. Leave us alone. You don't tell people how to grieve and how to mourn. We don't tell y'all what to do. We can't tell y'all how to raise y'all kids. Y'all kids some of the most disrespectful kids to y'all. They'll poison y'all and put their hands on y'all in a heartbeat. But then you want to tell us what to tell our kids, how our kids need to react? You are not the authority over us. We are free from y'all. Y'all don't tell us what to do. You don't tell us what to think. And you don't try to give us some fear tactics. If y'all down there looting and tearing stuff up, then they not going to rebuild. We don't care. Do it look like they care? They going to buy it online like the rest of us do because we on quarantine anyway. So we just going to buy it and shop online. But my issue is y'all try to act like y'all so high and mighty and y'all some hypocrites because y'all know y'all tear stuff up too, just like the next person. You know you will. We see it out there. It ain't just us out there, and y'all can try to pretend like y'all want to, but it's so much video footage and people taking screenshots and posting it showing, not this time. Y'all not gonna twist the narrative and y'all not gonna try to make it seem like we are the ones because that is so not the case. Everybody out there, if you a thief, you gonna be out there stealing under the guise of George Floyd protests, and that's just what it is. It has nothing to do with black people specifically because black people ain't the only ones out there. It wasn't no black woman in no wheelchair stabbing folks. It was a white woman. It wasn't no black woman out there with no bow and arrow. It was a white man. So knock it off and quit trying to tell black people what we need to do. Y'all are no longer in authority over us because y'all don't follow y'all own constitution and y'all wrote that crap up for us to follow. We trying to follow it to the T and y'all sitting up here breaking it. Y'all civilians, y'all the authority, y'all the politicians, y'all the government because y'all in charge right now. The Europeans is running this country right now and you don't follow your own constitution and y'all expect us to follow it. The constitution says we're not supposed to suffer from cruel and unusual punishment. We're not supposed to be dealing with unreasonable search and seizures. But don't we have to deal with that crap anyway? Yes, we do. So you don't sit up here and tell black people what we need to do and what we need to stop tearing up. Y'all kids tear up crap too. But I don't see y'all sitting up wanting to make a public spectacle about y'all kids tearing up stuff. I work in the suburbs. I know what y'all kids do. I know what they do. They steal TP and all of that out there. They sure do. They get drunk and they ring people doorbells and cause all kind of disturbances in neighborhoods to white people. But y'all chalk it off as boys gonna be boys. But when these black kids get out here and tear something up, you wanna act like you in the authority to tell a black kid what they should and shouldn't do. They not gonna rebuild in y'all neighborhood. If that's all you got to say, if that's all you got to contribute to what's going on, ain't nobody gonna rebuild. Do us all a favor and shut up. Because that contribution of telling us that somebody not going to rebuild is irrelevant. We don't care nothing about that right now. And you are no longer over us. Don't you see it? Don't you get it? That fear, God taking that fear up off our people. We ain't afraid of y'all no more. We ain't afraid of y'all being in charge because y'all ain't in charge the right way. Y'all ain't running this right. And that's why y'all losing that power. And that's what's really wrong. This country going down. Y'all see it and y'all know it. And that's what y'all afraid of. Losing that white power, that white privilege. We tired of this crap. We ain't going backwards. It's only going to get worse. And when it get to the next step, some of us is ready for that next step too. This little felonious crap, this little vandalism crap, this ain't the real deal. Some of us are a little older and mature and we see and we know that. You have younger people who gonna do stuff like this in all ethnic groups. But don't you sit up here and try to point the finger and look down on us like you high and mighty because you see some black people taking out their frustrations. Oppression makes people mad. Look in the Bible. It tells you that. And this is gonna be the outcome of these type of things. But if that's all you got to contribute is some property damage, shut up. We know, we see the property damage. We don't need you to tell us. I live in Detroit still suffering from the riots of the 60s. So I know about businesses never reopening again. And I done lived 35 years through it. And I ain't suffered and lacked nothing because a business didn't reopen after something was tore down. So shut up. We ain't listening to you no way. You are not the authority over us. Your constitution is null and void because you don't even follow it. So why should we? Leave us alone.